watching the reality of high school now. I've been at high school for a while now. From what I've seen, TikTok trends and certain things that pop up when high school does come up, I can tell it's changed a lot. Even from how people be dressing. Bro, I remember one time I walked into school with some jeans on. They had a rip on the pocket. This black milk dud, bald head ass came up to me. So he was a counselor, Mr. Brown, said, "You need to change those pants." And he had me walking around in big baggy red sweats. At the time, baggy wasn't in.
High school. Probably one of the most best 4 years of your life.
Bro, what the f is you even talking about, bro?
Nah, for real though, high school is an experience all in itself, whether it be good or bad. High school is an institution that allows students to do multiple things. Hitting the pendulum in the school bathrooms before school starts. You know what I'm saying? Getting some glare.
They wasn't doing that too much in my shit. They was straight chiefing.
From the school thought, and truly figuring out who you are as a person and who you want to be. Now, it's been a year since I've been out of high school, and currently now I'm in college, which is a totally different world than high school. But I still look at the fond memories of high school and everything that I experienced. But the reality to high school is that high school is such a small world. When it comes to 4 years of high school, the best years is really junior year and senior year. It's like when you're a freshman.
That is true. Well, no, I'd say freshman. No, I wouldn't say freshman. I'm sorry. Senior year is the only year. Because junior, you're trying to catch up for whatever bullshit you were doing in sophomore and freshman year. Junior year, you're trying to start figuring things out. Senior year is easy, a breeze, like just the best.
Freshman, you're in a whole new environment. You're figuring out how high school works, and you're also going to figure out where you fit in that social class. Sophomore year is just a year where you've already adjusted to everything from last year. You already figured out who your friends are. You already figured out how high school operates, so you're just going with the flow.
Yeah, that's very true. Great way to say it.
Junior year, I feel like, is the year where shit starts to get fun. Academically, it gets harder, but you're hanging out with your friends and you're going to different places.
Yeah, for sure. You're locked in. Probably, really, everybody at this point probably got a whip. I didn't have a whip yet. I didn't get one until senior year. But, you know what I'm saying, a lot of your friends probably got cars, and, you know what I'm saying, y'all are really getting active at this point.
You're really getting invited out to them parties if you're tapped in like that. And then senior year, the year that will make or break you. You're either locked in trying to complete high school, or you're somebody suffering from senioritis. There's so many events, and you're trying to live whatever fucking moments you have left from high school. And then once you graduate and you're out of high school, you're gonna be wondering, what did I actually learn in high school? Because I don't remember learning shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. I remember when I was in high school, people that were out of high school would say, yeah, you're not going to use nothing. And I was like, bro, I'm in here for 4 years. There's got to be, I had to apply something in this bit. I ain't going to lie. Probably the thing that gets applied the most is I was in AP, pre-AP English from like 8th grade all the way through high school. And I think, you know, it's helped me be able to articulate myself well and learn and read in certain things in different types of literature. So that's probably the only thing though.
Like, if I can think back to it now, I'm still wondering what the fuck did I have to take fucking 2 years of algebra for? When it comes to meeting people in high school, you're bound to at least have one or two friends, or you may have a
Hey, what language did y'all take? Let me know in the comments. I took French, so let me know what language y'all took.
lot. But the reason why is simply just because you're in an environment where you're gonna constantly see these people, and you're gonna figure out what type of group that you fit in. You got your athletes, or quote unquote jocks, and then you got the skaters, and then you got the fucking hot Cheeto girls or ratchet girls, whatever.
Yeah, I'm tripping. We definitely had them. I was hooping.
You want to call them. And then, you know, you got the entrepreneurs of the school, or as I like to call them,
bro. Yeah, definitely. They used to come clean because they was having money. I ain't gonna lie.
The trappers. And then, you know, you got your hood niggas, and then you got the theater kids.
That was me too. I was in that hood trapping for sure.
And then, you know, you got those aesthetic girls. And there's different types of aesthetics that they have, almost like a subclass. You know, you got your Y2K girls that low-key think what they're wearing is Y2K, but it's not Y2K. And, you know, you got your E girls that be having different colored hair, wearing all black, and have those fucking platforms.
Do they have like goth people in high school anymore? Like when I was in high school, like it was like they had goth, like it looked like this somewhat, but it was different, like green with the black like face piercing right here, and I'm telling you, it's different.
Shoes. And you know, you got the Hello Kitty girls who may seem innocent, but they low-key freaky as hell. And lastly, you got your cottagecore girls, which are girls that just be wearing like, you know, patterned dresses and shit like
I
that.
know
Now,
about it.
while all these people may seem different, I can tell you something that they all have a common interest in. It's actually weed. Bro, I don't know why, but smoking grass can really just bring the best out of all of us. And the majority of kids in high school nowadays are involved. Like, some people just gotta hit the John F. Kennedy before class, bro. That's just it. When it comes to teachers, you're gonna encounter the best type of teachers or the worst type of teachers. It just depends on if you get along with them and how well you work with them. But
I had a teacher that some people did not like, but she was like, that was my dog. Shout out Miss Parker.
I guarantee you,
She helped me. She was in the when she was in the classroom with me whenever I was trying to like apply for schools and shit like that. She was helping me, figure that shit out.
worst type of teachers is the ones that literally cannot fucking teach. You're telling me that you got a degree to come teach and you do not know how to do it? It's for the simple fact that some teachers just do not know how to discipline their students or how to keep them engaged. And I'm not saying that teaching is easy. No, it is difficult. But if you are somebody that has went through the trouble to get all these fucking certifications to teach, doesn't it make sense for you to know what to do? Now, besides,
Sometimes I feel like that's an excuse for some people. Like, they'd be like, "Oh, my teacher, she can't teach, and some of them can't teach. But sometimes, like, I feel like that's a part of the game for real. Like, you kind of gotta put the work in to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, your teacher's supposed to teach you, but not everything's gonna be perfect in this world. So you kind of gotta take the extra step to do certain things. That's how I saw it in school. Like, I never really felt like I had to teach. I had teachers where people be like, "He can't teach, he can't teach." But I was like, I mean, should he up here telling me certain shit right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's up to me whether or not I'm gonna go home and study and apply certain shit or not. So.
besides all the lovely people you can meet in high school, there's gonna be things in high school that you're going to look forward to. And there's gonna be things that you may not look forward to. But at the end of the day, it's all for the experience. Like, I can tell you the best things about high school off the top of my head. Lunchtime was the time that everybody can do whatever the fuck they wanted, whether it be on campus.
Yeah, lunchtime was live. I went to a school where you could go off campus, and I went to a school that you couldn't go. So we would be sneaking, and sometimes you would get caught, and they would bring your ass back and get on your ass. I think I only did it one time, and I didn't get caught. Yeah, like one time.
Campus, off campus. But the good thing about lunchtime is just seeing your friends, the ones that you may not have class with or the ones that are in a lower grade than you. Gym class had to be one of the best things about high school. The best thing about gym class is to see what kids are most capable of. You got that short ass kid that's low-key good at basketball, like he got crazy handles and he can shoot. You got the one autistic kid that's pouring his heart into all these activities, or that one girl that's low-key nasty at volleyball. This is a good and a bad thing in itself, but it really has to do with the basketball games during gym class. If you're someone like me and you just want to play for fun at the moment, you're not trying to be too competitive, but you want to win the game at least. But some niggas really be treating it like it's the fucking NBA finals. And then it's like the game gets too serious and it's like, dang, we can't even have fun no more.
I didn't even know I didn't even know how gym classes like were operated in high school. Like, was it regulated? Were y'all able to do whatever y'all wanted to do, or were they like, okay, today we're doing this? Because like I said, since I hooped, that was my shit. Like, it was go to practice. That's your gym class.
When I tell you this is the best thing about high school, I'm telling you this is literally the best thing about high school. It's second period, and you're in class, you're sitting down and you're like, damn, bro, I really don't want to be in class right now. So you go to the bathroom to skip. And the first thing that you notice is that it smells like gas. You just take in the fragrance, your boys is there, so you dapping up everybody in the bathrooms and shit, you know what I'm saying? You talking to your boys and shit, you hit the pen a couple times. And then it's like, there's always some type of tomfoolery going on in the bathroom. Sometimes niggas is getting haircuts, and then some others are fucking writing shit on the walls. And then it gets real fucking fun when you and your friends start freestyling on a beat. It's moments like that in high school.
Bro, I never experienced like high school bathroom stuff. Like, I think most of us definitely went in there and it was chiefing, but I never I didn't do this because the consequences if we were to get fucked up in an environment like that for basketball was gonna be insane. So I did not participate in wild high school basketball. Wild bathroom stuff.
Cool that you wish you can relive again because there were fond moments that you had with you and your friends. Alright, so I'm gonna talk about the bad things about high school. Waking up in the fucking morning to go to school. When it's like a Sunday, you're already dreading that day because you don't want to go back to school. And then, you have to wake up at the ass crack of dawn to go to fucking school. You know what I'm saying? And catch the bus. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
And some kids are fortunate to have a car. Good for you. But still getting up early in the morning sucks. Like, you're going
Man, I remember catching the bus. Yeah, that was ass.
to school pissed off. You have your AirPods in, blasting music so you can block out all the fucking people when you get to school. What even makes it worse is the second thing I'm about to talk about. The fucking lower classmen, bro. Alright, so when you're a fucking kid and you're coming into high school, you know, you're bound to be a fucking reckless kid because, you know, you're coming from middle school. So you're at that point where, you know, you haven't matured, especially when it's the kids that had to stay home and do remote schooling, because those are the kids that missed out on having proper social skills. So they don't know how to act in certain environments.
even think about
so
that.
they're just bouncing all over the walls, blasting music, screaming, doing whatever freshmen do. And the last one has to be homework. I absolutely hate homework.
Bro, damn, I've been out of school for. I forgot about homework, bro. Homework, yo, oh my gosh, that shit was so ass. I ain't gonna lie, I probably rarely ever did homework. I was one of them niggas where I got to school and been like, yo, you did the homework. Can I copy real quick? Like, hey, I can get right. I would forget about
feel like-
homework all the time, and that's the fucked up part. Like, if you didn't get nobody and you had to turn that shit in, 0. But I rarely got zeros though. I normally was able to get it done.
The concept of homework is stupid. Like, bro, you already spent 6 hours in school already. Why does a teacher have to send you home with a sheet to do an extra hour or 2 of homework? You want to come home, you want to rest, you know, you may want to play games with your friends, you know, you want to be a fucking kid, but oh shit, I got homework. I love it when some unexpected shit goes on in high school. And a good example of that is when school fights happen. Like, when it comes to any type of controversy in high school, it's gonna be something that's either petty or something that's actually crazy. You're gonna find 2 people fighting, a shitty ass cameraman, and then you got the instigator. It makes sense to be mad at somebody that you're beefing with. But when you got a person that's painting pictures for things that it may not seem like, that's somebody that I'll be upset with too. But I'm not gonna lie, bro, there's a lot of things I realized while I was in high school. As time goes
Teachers used to get down. Like, if niggas started fighting, they jumping in for real.
on and you mature, you're going to realize that high school is such a small world. Like, all the problems that you're currently facing in high school, it's not gonna fucking matter. Whether if you're getting A's or B's or D's and C's, it's not gonna matter. And back when I was in high school, I was really thinking about it. I'm like, yo, nobody should be taking high school this seriously. The only thing I really took in consideration was my grades, but you know, besides that, nigga, I was just having fun. Like, popularity doesn't matter. This other shit that you're doing doesn't matter. Your grades, depending on how you look at it, really don't matter. Like, there are people who think that they lived their glory days in high school. And you know, after graduating high school, it's okay to not have shit figured out. Like, your parents are gonna tell you, oh yeah, go to college so you can continue on your education and get a bachelor's degree. And you know, that's not a bad idea. If you actually want to consider going to college, why not? Go for it. But there's other things that you probably want to do in life, and that's okay. It's just
Definitely do them and try them for real. Because when I was in school, when I was in college, I was just doing it just to do it. And then as soon as I got the opportunity to like do something that I actually wanted to do, I took it and I dropped out. That's not saying that y'all need to do that, but you know what I'm saying? What I will say is definitely figure out. I know you probably, I sound like a broken record to other people, like from other people saying this as well. But if you like go to school with a degree that you know that you'll potentially use, like you'll probably use when you get out, because otherwise, if you're not gonna use it, bro, just don't go. Save yourself the debt, like save yourself to all that.
it's gonna take some hard work, time. You just gotta trust the process. You just gotta trust yourself. But if you're somebody that has already graduated high school, or you're probably going into high school, I really encourage you to do what you want to do the most in this life. But always have a backup plan, bro, because I guarantee you, if this shit doesn't work out, you're gonna have to fall into something. But that concludes this video. I hope you guys had fun watching this video. Please like, comment, share, show me some support, guys. I really appreciate it. But I love you guys. Thank you so much, and goodbye.
That being said, like the video, sub up, comment up, hit the noti bell, and binge the rest of the videos on the channel. Remember to leave that comment, like I said in the middle of the video, if you're paying attention. But yeah, we gone. ADD, let it.